Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, Journey to Happiness. And if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I would love for you to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way, you'll know when I upload a new video. I upload new videos every week. I'm working on getting the upload schedule. I have something in mind, but when I have like an official upload schedule, I would let y'all know. I'm gonna try to upload at least 3 times a week, but we'll see. I'll let y'all know when I make my final decision. But anyway, it's dark because I just got off work. Had a good night at work, thank God. Um, but I just wanted to talk about my personal opinion about why second shift and third shift should get paid more than first shift. So if y'all don't know, at most nursing homes, I think at hospitals too, and probably other healthcare jobs, um, if you work second or third shift, you get what you call it. I can't even say that word. It's called a shift differential, a shift difference, a difference in shift pay. That's what I'm gonna say. So, for example, let's say you work first shift at a place, and the base pay is $15 an hour. Which really, I hope if you're a CNA in 2023, you making more than that. I feel like CNAs at the minimum should make $20 an hour at the minimum. But anyway, I'm just using this as an example. So let's say you're making $15 an hour at a place if you work first shift. Like, that's the base pay. Some places will be like, okay, well, if you work second shift, you'll make $2 more an hour, so your pay will be $17 an hour. And then if you work third shift, you get paid even more. You might get another $2 an hour, so you'll be making $19 an hour. And some places even do weekend weekend pay. So let's say you're working third shift during the week and you make 19 an hour, but when you work on the weekends, they might pay you $2-3 more dollars more an hour. So that's gonna be what, $22-23 an hour. So here's the reason I want to talk about this, because I know a lot of people on first shift, they say, oh, well, first shift works the hardest, so why do we get paid the least? It's not fair. It doesn't make sense. Now, I will say, first shift is very busy. It is probably the busiest. It is. First shift is the busiest shift out of all the shifts, and it's probably the hardest. As far as the work, I've actually worked first shift. Back when I worked agency, I actually did a lot of first shift. So yeah, it's very busy, especially if you're a CNA. You got to be fast. You got to be on it. You can't work at no slow pace. It ain't no take your time, none of that. You got to be on it, because you got the physical therapists there. They want certain people up so they can go to therapy. A lot of patients might have doctor's appointments, so you have to have them up and ready at a certain time, and it's just a lot going on. Plus, you have 2 meals. You have to pass out the lunch trays, do a round, turn around, and pass out the dinner trays. That's like a lot. And all the managers are there down your back watching you, so you can't really you got to be on your shit, basically, because the managers are there during the week at least. And it's a lot. The doctor's there. It's a lot going on first shift. It's very hectic, crazy busy. So you cannot be like to work first shift, you gotta be a fast CNA. Same with nursing or a med aid, because I worked on the cart on first shift too. The morning med pass is normally the heaviest one. It's just a lot of people just take a lot of medicine in the morning, and sometimes the doctors calling, and it's just a lot of craziness, right? So you're thinking, well, shouldn't first shift get paid more? But I'm gonna tell you why. Somebody had told me this, who was a assistant DON, and it makes sense. The reason why second and third gets paid more than first is because most people want to work first shift. First shift, even though it's hectic, is a lot busier than the other shifts, the hours are a lot better. Most people, I know not all, but most people want those first shift hours. And a nursing home is going to be from 7 to 3. And you really got to think about that. If you work first shift, yeah, it's going to be busy. But Since it's so busy, time goes by so fast. Before you turn around 3 times, it's time to go home. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's crazy busy. You're gonna be working your ass off, but before you know it, it's time to go home. 3 o'clock is there before you know it, right? And another thing, like say for example, if you have children, let's say they got football practice or whatever, after school play, or any type of after school activities, you can still go to that. If you work first shift, get off at 3. You can still, live a regular life. You can still run errands after work if you need to. You go to the store if you need to. Live, like a normal life. Have a normal somewhat of a normal work schedule. And it's a lot more work-life balance with working first shift. Getting off at 3, you have the whole day ahead of you. You know what I'm saying? Then you can still sleep at night. So, they get up in the morning to go to work. So, and then if you're off the next day, you really got it made. Like once you get off at 3, you're free. You know what I'm saying? Now with second shift, you can't do shit basically. Until it's your day off, you can't do shit. You have no life. And nowadays, at least years ago, Walmart used to be open 24 hours. So you can at least, do a little bit of your shopping at Walmart when you get off. But nowadays, they done stopped that. And plus, nowadays, it's probably not safe to go shopping late at night like that. No way. But still, And third shift is a little bit better because at least you can still do stuff during the day. But most people want to sleep at night. You know what I'm saying? The average person, who wants to be at work at night? Some people do, but most people don't. So third shift, I would say the hours are a little bit better, but it's like at the same time, I want to be home at night. I don't want to be at work at night. I want to be home in my bed. Like what? And I'm gonna do some research, but I had watched this YouTube video. Somebody said there's been studies proven, like scientifically proven, that working third shift consistently for years actually can mess up your health. Something about your body's system. I forgot exactly what they said. But if you work third shift long term, it actually can take years off your life. Like basically our bodies are meant to be asleep at night, not up at night. So let me know if you've heard of that. I'm gonna have to do some research on that, but that's what the YouTuber said. So that's the reason why second and third shift gets paid more than first, because it's hard to fill second and third shift up because most people want to work first. It's the hours are great, especially like 7 to 3. Like getting off at 3. I remember when I used to when I did agency and I started doing first shift. After working second shift for so long, it felt amazing. When I tell y'all, I know y'all gonna be like, what the hell, girl, is just getting off work. But you don't understand. After working second shift for so long, and I started to get off at 3, even when I got off at 7 p.m. Oh my God. It was like a whole new world. A whole new world. Like, oh my God, stuff is still open. My family is still awake. My friends are still awake. I call people. I could go to my grandma's house. The world is still open. Like right now I'm off. The world is freaking closed. The only thing that's open right now is Cookout and maybe a couple of gas stations. Maybe Wendy's. Sometimes Wendy's be open late at night. Waffle House. But as far as like running errands or doing real shopping or visiting family or anything like I can't do nothing but go home, go to sleep. Well, I can watch YouTube videos, but that's about it. But anyway, y'all. So I just wanted to that's the reason why. And I agree with that. It should be like, I think second and third shift should get paid more than first, simply because of the hours. Because at least with first shift, you, like I said, you have that work balance life. You can, live a normal life. It's working 3 to 11 is not normal. It's not like the pro would be I still get to sleep at night, but it's really tough because it's like every time I blink, turn my head, it's like I'm going back to work. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my personal opinion. Like that's it. That is the way it should be. Because like I said, in most places, even when I was applying to jobs, first shift was already filled up. Because there's way more people that actually want to work first shift than second and third, simply because of the hours. The hours are just, even if you don't have kids, it's just if you want like a work life balance life, first shift is the best shift as far as the hours. So that's why second and third gets paid more than first shift. So yeah, eventually I would like to work first, but now I don't know if I want to work first in a nursing home, because with first shift, you know, in my opinion, it's a lot harder to get people dressed and stuff, and then you have to get them up, versus second shift, we normally just put them in the bed. With first shift, you getting them up, and I feel like it's harder, especially with people that are, you know, total dependents and stuff like that. But yeah, comment below what shift do y'all work and why. Like, do you work that shift because you have to, like, is like if you have kids and that's the only time you can have like a babysitter, or do you work the shift that you work because you just like the hours better, or it works with your school schedule? I'm just curious. So that's gonna be the end of this video. I'm about to go home. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see y'all the next time. Bye.